Hello, I am back, and in a better mood than I have been. I am also very exhausted because I've been working. I have been trying my damnedest to make better for myself, to make a better future for me. And the good news is, today in this video, Palmerton gets a phenomenal break because I feel like the last 8 episodes of Man Monster Miscreation have been covered, basically, I think. And I think that what I need to do now is come up with something a little bit more, I don't know. And I want to apologize in advance if I do not make any sense, because I am tired. I've been running around working, and today is actually my day off. So, let's get started. So, I am not going to talk about Palmerton. I am not going to talk about anything aggressive or physical. I would like to reach out to a different point of view. So, upon my working, my DUI, and everything else that's been going on, first off, I have a family issue. I don't think it's more of an issue more than it is a family confusion. So, a lot of you, none of you, know that I have this cousin down in Virginia. And I do not understand. I am very confused. I am very confused on the fact that he avoids me. And maybe it is avoiding, maybe it is not, maybe he's just, I don't know. I don't know what it really is. So, for those of you watching, I have this cousin in Virginia that, that is very, I have this cousin in Virginia. His name is Bradley. And, I think about him a lot because of his parents going through a divorce, my aunt and uncle. And it's been going on for a while now, and I don't know anything that's going on officially because I do not keep tabs as much as I should. I should actually be keeping tabs on my family a lot, considering that I as a person love my family as much as I love anything else. I love my family more than I love attention. I love keeping tabs on a lot, and I it's a social, I wouldn't say it's a social media issue, it's more like a minority at this point because I got a lot on my mind. I got a lot of other things that are on my mind. I have so much that I'm going through a lot, and my cousin Bradley, I do tend to... I miss speaking to him. I miss... I miss keeping tabs on him, but unfortunately I cannot do that. Because he has gotten rid of me, for unknown reasons. This is a minority problem. I've sent him a friend request on Facebook, and he has rejected me. He rejected me on Facebook, so I let that go. And then Instagram came around. I made my brand new Instagram, and I sent him a request on Instagram, and he deleted me, and then afterwards blocked me. He blocked me on every single social media, and I'm very confused on the situation, because I don't know what I did wrong. And I'm sure hundreds of millions of other people have the same problem with all their other friends and every single person that they talk to. He has blocked me for unknown reasons. I have no idea why my cousin Bradley wants nothing to do with me, and I don't know how to overcome the situation, I'm gonna say, because I'm very exhausted, and I don't know what else to say, really, other than I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what his plan, really. I don't know what's really going on through his head about me, and I don't expect him to see this. I don't expect any of my family to come see this and address my problem. But if there was just one family member to actually try to... I'm sorry. I don't know what exactly his problem is with me. I think I don't know how to address the problem. I don't know how to come about it. So the only family members that on my Facebook that I could really talk to in this situation is my cousin Anthony and his father and my Uncle John. I don't want to do any of those. I don't want to do any of those. And this is not the best way of doing it either. Because none of my family's going to see this and understand any of it. Because I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know anything. I don't know what the problem is. For a family member to block me, I'm sure lots of other people have dealt with this kind of situation in their family. But I love all my family like I love my attention. And not many family members block me except for Bradley. Everyone else either follows me on Instagram or adds me on Facebook. And I don't exactly know what's the problem. I feel like I'm a fucking broken record, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. And if any family member deems to watch this, if there's the right family member to watch this that seems to understand this problem, I don't know how to come about this. I don't know, because I got depressed about it for a split 15 minutes. And then I went to bed because my lower back killed me when I got out of bed. And then I went back to bed, and then I had to get up for work. And then I actually tried to get up, and if there was any footage on that, I looked like I was dying. I felt like my spine just like ripped out of my lower back and just tore it out of my body. Like, it felt like surgery. And I don't know what the fuck happened to my back. I did bust my ass that night to keep everything clean. And I wasn't the only one busting my ass. But I don't know what made my back hurt that bad. I was literally popping aspirin and ibuprofen to keep myself away from that. I went to work with an absolute head rush and an absolute headache because before I got to work, I popped 2 aspirin, and on my way to work, I popped 2 ibuprofens, and it felt like my brain was racing, and I felt like I got high again. But that's only because I ate nothing. I went to work eating nothing, and I just popped aspirin like there was just no problem. And after a while, I felt like I got sick. I felt like I was high on something that I should have never been. I felt like I just had some Xanax and just all the way up there, because it just felt like I felt like shit. I felt like I was dying. But then after a while, my back came back to normal. It reset itself, and then I just worked my ass off yesterday. And today's my day off, and I just slept till like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I felt like I had to get a video out of the way about my cousin, about what's going on. I had to get it out of the way. So I would have thought that I would think that Pomeranian deserves a day off from my vlog. That's because I got nothing. I have nothing. My brain is just not working for that. I felt like I need a video to show that I'm actually in a good mood for once, because I don't know. I'm very tired. I got work tomorrow, and then I'm off. And then the next time I'm off is Thursday, and which is when this video gets posted. And yeah, that's about it. I think I've covered everything. But anyway, I'm back for one more video to keep everyone updated. And I needed to get some material out of the way. So, Bradley, or any family member that watches this that knows Bradley, listen to me. Bradley, listen. I don't know what I did wrong to you. I don't understand. I'm very confused. And if any family member that knows Bradley in the family that watches this, please help me, because I don't understand a goddamn thing that happened. I am very confused. And quite frankly, I am very tired to help myself understand. Because if it was anything in the past that he just doesn't care about me, then I want to fix it. But how could I fix it if you block me? It doesn't make any sense. I've done better for myself. I haven't smoked weed in feels like more than 90 days. I would think. Even if it's like 60 days at this point. I have no idea because I did smoke in a little while after, what was it? After episode 6. So it's kind of like 60, almost like back to 80 days again. But we're moving on in the DUI. I have no idea what day it is. When I edit this video, I will know what day it is and how long it's been. But I cannot do that if I'm using this. So there's a smile on my face. I am working. I can actually work on stuff. I could actually work on my future and actually try to get some money in my pocket and actually get some income in. Now, the only thing I have to do, the only problem that I have for this DUI is pretty much my community service. I have 50 hours. I have 50 hours of community service. And basically, almost the plan was, if I wasn't working, I was going to do community service. However, I would love to. I am taking care of this myself, mostly. But Mom is rejecting all my ideas. So, I think that my observations... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My observations are... My observations, my ordeals, my ideas are going down the shitter. Because even though that I need to get this 50 hours in, I can't seem to find anywhere. I'm so sorry, but I gotta get this community service done, and so far it's just not working. And the only thing that I gotta do is check up on everything on every 7th of the month. So I gotta check in on November 7th. And, a little after November 7th comes December 7th, and you know, the ordeal. The thing that pisses me off is that I gotta check in on my birthday next year, April 7, 2020. I don't know how this works. I am very confused. They have never piss tested me. They have never urine screened me. They have never did any of it. They never blood tested me. They never tested me, period. And I am waiting for that moment, and I'm not getting it. But I'm not bitching about that. I just don't understand. So, I think that catches You know, you and I had this problem before. Where I just told you to shut the fuck up and sit back there and relax. Just shut the fuck up, sit the fuck back, and relax. I don't give a fuck what time it is. I don't give a fuck what the temperature is. Yes, I know I'm running out of time. Just shut up. I've told you to shut up in 2 episodes. Go away. Anyway. I think that catches everybody up. I am drinking a second cup of coffee because I need my coffee. I need my coffee. I need another cup of coffee. But anyway, what am I working on right now? What am I trying to work on right now? Lyric videos for Korn's 1994 album. I am getting more music. And I have a mashup between Manson and Soulfly. And I think that's all I got. Oh, yeah, and there will be a making of Man Monster Miscreation. I don't know what I'm doing for that. It hasn't even come up. Considering this is the 9th episode, maybe it'll come after the next one. I don't know. And is there anything else? Oh, yeah. So, Dysfunct Productions is getting WWE 2K20 starting a little after Christmas. A little after Christmas, 2K20 and Dysfunct, I have decided to add my custom wrestling promotions. And I don't want to say too much, but I might as well. I've worked on this one. There's actually 2 that I've worked on in the past that I wanted to get on YouTube back when I was working. Back when I was unemployed and 2K16 or 2K17 came out. And I wanted to start a YouTube page at that point. But I didn't have many frickin' equipment or anything of this matter. I couldn't use my computer because of high school. I couldn't use my computer. So now I could use it. Now that it's at my disposal, I could use it again. Thank you, Palm. And on a side note, because I'm exhausted, kudos to Palmerton for ruining that privilege for me to use my goddamn computer so I could actually start something. Now, I could use this to my disposal. Because of high school, I could not use this. I could not use my computer. Only because of the fact that I used a webcam. And remember when I brought up the video that they flipped and said I was gonna kill myself? Yeah. That's it. That's the one that destroyed my privileges on the computer and starting a YouTube channel. After like 4 or 5 years of crap. So I couldn't really... I'm not supposed to have a webcam. Yet I have one. It's probably the same one. But I have one. And I don't tend to use it. Because it's just... I have no use for it. I'd rather talk to you like this more than I have to talk to you with a webcam. I could do better stuff with it maybe, but I don't want to. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, back to what I was saying. WWE 2K20 is coming out this month. I'm not getting it until Christmas. So 2K20 is going to Dysfunct, and there's going to be 4, maybe 5 wrestling promotions going on 2K20 and then onto my YouTube channel. It's going to take a lot of time, yes. And it's going to take a lot of time to get all that situated and everything else. I'm considering I have 2K19 and the characters and the superstars and the female superstars, the ones that that I have, all those characters and superstars, everything about it. I am making a better draft than the real life WWE draft that we had this year. I am making a better draft, and it's coming along beautifully. And it's not going to be on YouTube, unfortunately, but 2K20 will be. And some of the crap that they put on that, I don't even think I need. But 2K20, I am creating Elite Wrestling. Elite Wrestling I've worked on for 2 games now, and it's come along beautifully, and it's actually progressed without even using YouTube, because I was trying a bunch of things and seeing what I could do. So in the beginning it was Elite Wrestling. By 2K19 I worked on Women's Elite. That was around the time where I was almost done, and then my dad passed away, so there was one tag team that I had to get rid of because of the fact that they were made the day of that situation. The day Dad left the hospital, I had 2 superstars that I had no plans for because that was the day of, and I wanted no memory. Then after that, even though I was almost done with the Women's Elite, I was almost done with it. I was almost done with the Women's Elite program, whatever, or the Women's Elite promotion. I was almost done with it, and then a little while after that, my PS4 got stolen by Damien Hatcher, and nobody said a fucking thing for months. I think it might have been weeks, but it was probably months. It was a long time because it was stolen out of my car at the time, and it was just gone. I came home after a fucking long day, and I was like, you know what, I'll place a PS4. It's in the back seat of my car, right? I was like, yeah. I go back there, and it's gone. So, I don't know what that plan was, but they're fucking scumbags for it, so fuck off. Anyway. So, Elite Wrestling, but it's actually, I actually am not doing Women's Elite separately because of the fact that took too much time, and I lost interest on it because of how much I had to work on that. That is a motherfucker. And so a little while after Women's Elite was done, I said I had 100 superstars on that promotion. I had like 99. I lost it. I lost hope and interest. So there was that, and then came House of Elite. And then I started working on odds and ends and trying to figure out what I wanted to do for the next game. And it turned out incredible, actually. I actually came up with good superstars. So, Elite Wrestling with a women's roster and a superstar roster, because I am not separating any of that from no, I'm not doing that again. So, one promotion is Elite Wrestling. The second one is GHW, Global Honor Wrestling. I have worked on that since 2K16. And it was awesome. I loved everything that I did for that promotion, and I wanted to leave it behind, but I can't. I don't want to. I wanted to bring it back because I thought it would work as a... I thought it would work as another thing. Also, Elite Wrestling is also getting another promotion. Elite UK, which is a United Kingdom / England like promotion that I'm creating. So that speaks in of itself, like Defiant Wrestling and NXT UK. You get the idea. And then the fourth one, this is why I won't call it House of Elite. It's because I wanted to make another promotion that was on 2K19 called House of Lucha, which is a Lucha Underground type promotion. Lucha Underground is on El Rey Network, and that inspired me to do a House of Lucha, or a Lucha Libre style, or a AAA type promotion. So there's that. And I forget what the other one is. And I'm using my phone. Oh, Brutal Wrestling. An ECW hardcore don't give a fuck promotion on pretty much everything is Extreme Rules, and everything, all the rules just simply do not matter. And hopefully by 2K20 I can actually make the ringside concrete, because that if you're gonna make a hardcore wrestling promotion, you might as well use the ringside as concrete and not like frickin' mats like pussies. Mats for pussies, as far as what Joey Styles called it at the time. Wrestling promotions used mats, and Joey Styles at one point called it they were for pussies. So yeah, I totally agree with that. So there's Elite Wrestling, Global Honor Wrestling, House of Lucha, Elite UK, and Brutal Wrestling. That is actually coming to Dysfunct Productions as soon as I get something going for it. And that won't be for a very long time, because I won't get the game until Christmas. So there's that. And I think after that long speech about 2K20, and I think I've caught up everybody up. So I don't know what I'm going to call this episode, but I am going to have another cup of coffee. Mom is on her way home. So I gotta end this video before I say something completely stupid and fucking retarded, and I get called to the authorities. I am better than this. I had no material to bash anybody or insult anybody. I figure episode 9, talk about the problem with my cousin Bradley, because I'm confused and exhausted to even understand. And then after that, catch up everybody, and that was the plan. And I would like to say that MDevil is going back into studio. I would love to say that, because of my one friend that I've known for a long time. He does come into my work, and he was like, "Oh yeah, do you still work on music?" And I'm just standing there going, "Oh yeah." And it totally didn't even cross my mind, because I'm just worrying about this ARD and the DUI, the community service, and no car. So I'm just dealing with all this stacked up pile of shit, and I just can't seem to work on studio stuff. I can't work on music. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do first, and I think the Evil project is definitely something I want to work with, but so far it's just all MIDI files, and Prominent wouldn't even understand what the fuck. Prominent wouldn't even understand. Maybe like one or two people would understand, but it's such a pain in the dick on how to make one song just work out. So, on that note, I'm going to make a cup of coffee. I am going to have a cigarette. I am going to work on this video to get it posted on Thursday. And so you will actually... This video was actually made on a Tuesday. Let's get this out of the way. This video was made on a Tuesday. And this video won't be posted until my next day off on Thursday. So, but you'll understand from the beginning of the video, like always, with the date, the time, and the day after my DUI. I'm not keeping track of my ARD days. It's the exact same thing. I would think, but I'm just so confused on the government and this federal information. This isn't even it. Like, this... Yeah, this is it. This is like so... Yeah, like this is it. And I'm confused. I haven't even heard a thing from my probation officer. So, on that note, because we're running on the longest time this is like the longest episode of Man Monster Miscreation you'll ever get. So, consider it like one person in Palmerton that watches this in sections. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just watch it in sections. But you can smash that like button, leave a comment, and don't ever forget to subscribe, because I am watching you. I am watching you. Deeply. If you do not subscribe to my channel. So, on that note, I've caught everybody up. I've caught everybody up on my life and future and what's going on the channel in just one simple go. So you won't have another video at the end, after the end credits. I figure throw everything all in one shot. And then there's 2 extra minutes, so we're running on 40 minutes of an episode. So, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for understanding everything that's been going on in the past 8 episodes. If you do not understand, well, fuck you. So, but if you do understand, then I'll understand with you. I am very tired. Let me just end this episode, for God's sake. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button as hard as you can. Leave a comment if you like. And do not ever forget to subscribe. Just like I said in the first video, ring-a-ding-ding that bell. But I have no bell. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. This is the 9th episode of Man Monster Miscreation. I'm MDevil. Hey, I don't know what this was. I don't know. But have a good day. Have a good night. Make sure it's blessed. And I will see you in the next episode, whenever it may be. Have a good one, and